Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? I am back with another review of a day at an amusement park, and this time I will be discussing July 18th, 2020 at Dorney Park. Now, this was a pretty eventful visit for me and Evie for a number of reasons, which I'm gonna mention them in this video. And so anyways, let's just get started. So when me and Evie first got to Dorney Park, the first thing we did was head to Thunder Canyon, and it felt so good to get on Thunder Canyon in the morning, and it was because we wanted to make up for there being a line when we went on it last visit. And so anyways, when we first got to Thunder Canyon, sure enough, it was a walk-on, which was really good, and it just felt so good to get on Thunder Canyon in the morning that I am now gonna make this a tradition to get on Thunder Canyon soon after we get to the park. So Evie, if you're watching this, I am making this a tradition, so get ready for waterfalls in the morning. And so anyways, after our morning ride on Thunder Canyon, we headed for Wave Swinger, which was a really good ride-in on that. And so anyways, after Wave Swinger, we rode Dodgem, which was a decent ride on it. I mean, there was a traffic jam during our ride cycle, and there was a halt in operations when we were in line for it. Like, we weren't sure what was going on, and they weren't loading people. And so anyways, after our ride on Dodgem, we were gonna ride Salem, but then we noticed that the line was out of the queue, which was absolutely insane. And I was shocked by this too, because Dorney doesn't normally get those lines at the coasters, and but again, it's just because the water park isn't open right now, so the coasters are getting lines for right now. And so anyways, after that Talon epic fail, we headed for Hydra, and that was like a decently long line to get on it, and because the stacking was horrible, and plus when we finally got on, the operator like stapled me in, so I could not get any airtime on that airtime hill before the corkscrew, which really sucked. And so anyways, after we got that ride on Hydra, EB revealed to me some shocking news. He said that his stomach had been feeling weird the entire morning. He didn't even tell me this when we first entered the park. Well, I guess because he's a coaster enthusiast, he wants to like brave out all the rides even when he's sick, which is really good. And obviously I'm like that too, because I'm a coaster enthusiast. If I was sick, I probably would have done the exact same thing EB did there by braving out my sickness by going on the rides. And so anyways, after EB revealed to be this absolutely shocking news, we headed to Tilt-A-Whirl, which was a decent ride on it. We got some good spins on it. And so anyways, after Tilt-A-Whirl, we were gonna ride Thunder Creek Mountain, but then the line was out of the queue, you guys. Oh my gosh. EB had just changed into a separate pair of shoes, and we discovered that the line was out of the queue, and we did not want to wait in that, so EB changed back into his regular shoes, and then we got a ride in on Dominator Green, which was really good, and I liked the force of the drop today for some reason. And so anyways, after we rode Dominator Green, we headed for Zephyr, which was a really good ride on it. And so anyways, after Zephyr, we stopped in that relaxation zone by where Possessed is to get pictures of Possessed, of course, and view the markings from there, and to drink some water, which felt really good. And so anyways, after that pit stop in that relaxation zone, we headed for a ride on Cedar Creek Flyers, which was really good. Because like we still had not gotten on Cedar Creek Flyers this season, so we were finally happy when we got off of it, because we had finally gotten a ride in on Cedar Creek Flyers this season. And so anyways, after our joyful ride on Cedar Creek Flyers, we headed for Steel Force. And I was having fun on it, while EB wasn't. Obviously, it was because of his stomach, but he still decided to braven it out, as with all the other rides, because, like, after all, he did come there with me to have fun. And so, anyways, after our ride on Steel Force, which I totally got airtime on those Camelback Hills, you guys, we headed for Subway for me to eat my lunch, and EB couldn't, obviously, because he didn't want to trigger his stomach. And so, anyways, I went in line for Subway and got something for myself, which was really good. I got a sandwich with ham, cheese, pepperoni, salami, and ranch dressing, and shredded cheese, too. It was a crazy sandwich, you guys. And plus, I got both chips and cookies, because I had the dining plan. Isn't it amazing that I got both chips and cookies? Oh my gosh. And I was able to get my favorite kind of cookie too. Chocolate chip. Oh my god. And on top of that, I got myself a refill. Like, oh my god. That was a crazy order. And so, anyways, while I was eating all that, EB like put his head down a few times because his stomach needed time to relax. And so, anyways, after I ate at Subway, EB's stomach started feeling a little bit better, so we got a refill at that ice cream place. And so, anyways, after we got that refill, we headed for the whip, where EB said where EB said his stomach was feeling a lot better. And so I celebrated throughout the most of the ride cycle by chanting, "I knew it, I 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 knew it." And so, anyways, EB and I were just having fun on the whip after he revealed to me an update on his stomach. And so, anyways, after that celebration ride on the whip, we headed for Demon Drop, which was a really good ride-in on it, and then we headed to Thunderhawk, where once again, we got to sit in the front row. Front row rides on Thunderhawk are amazing. It is smooth, and we've had a streak of riding Thunderhawk in the front row every single time we come. Like, it's amazing, guys. And so, anyways, after Thunderhawk, we finally got our first ride of the season in on Sea Dragon, and that was a pretty solid first ride on it for the season. And so, anyways, after Sea Dragon, we headed for Enterprise, which is always a good ride on that, like I say in every review of the day, And so, anyways, after our ride in on Enterprise, we headed for Talon, and we finally got to sit in the back row, which was so lit. And so, anyways, after we got our first back row ride in on Talon for the season, I heard that song called "Let's Get Ready to Rumble" playing, and so, anyways, I went crazy to it after we got off of Talon, because I can't help but get happy every time every time Let's Get Ready to Rumble plays now. I always have a smile on my face. And so, anyways, after that dancing moment, we had stopped for a refill. We were gonna ride the Ferris wheel, but then it was closed for a reason. And so, anyways, we rode Dominator Red instead. And so, something happened when we were in line for Dominator Red. Sorry if I keep stuttering, but that's the moment I keep thinking to tell you guys what happened when we were in line for Dominator Red. So, we were very close to riding Dominator Red. We just had to wait one more cycle. So, I decided to get an up-close shot of Dominator Green, and some girls were on it. And so, anyways, after they got off of the Dominator Green, they started hitting me up. They started hitting me up about me getting a video of a girl passing out, and if I did, then she wanted it. And I was like, well, I don't know if I got anything on video. I don't know if I got it on video, because all I knew was I got a shot of Dominator Green, an up close one, my first up close shot of one of the Dominator towers of the season. It was amazing. And so, anyways, after our ride on Dominator Red, which was good, and I always love the airtime at the top. It gets me every time. It gets me to smile. And so, anyways, after our ride on Dominator Red, we headed for Apollo, and something funny happened when we were in line for that too. I was filming Apollo going, and EB started making farting noises. which was really funny. And so, anyways, after a ride on Apollo, which was really good, we were gonna like we checked Thunder Creek Mountains line once again, and it was once again out of the queue, which is absolutely crazy. And so, anyways, after we checked that, on our way to check that, I started filming the uprights, and I just couldn't help myself because I just wanted to get some shots of it for the park footage. And so, anyways, after I was done filming the uprights, EB decided he wanted to get another ride on Steel Force, and I was down, so we headed for Steel Force. But then there was a little line out of the station, but we decided not to wait in it because we wanted to do other stuff. And so, anyways, after that epic fail, I'm pretty sure we just like walked around the lower midway. Let me think back to what we did. Yeah, we just walked around we were walking on the midway where Possessed is, and so, anyways, while we were kind of like strolling around, EB decided that he wanted to get another ride in on Demon Drop, and at first I said no to it, so then EB said, let's get another ride on Hydra, and I said okay, and then I was like, wait a minute, actually I want to get another rewrite in on Demon Drop, and because I don't know, my decision making skills are so, I don't even know what to call it. And so, anyways, after our ride in on Demon Drop, it was time for us to head to Amore Pizza. And so, anyways, I felt so rushed to eat at Amore Pizza today because I had to be out of the park by closing. And so, anyways, after me and EB rushed to eat at Amore Pizza, we left the park, and my parents had pointed out that I forgot my bag there. And so, anyways, I tried calling them and they wouldn't answer. And so, anyways, stay tuned for part 2 where I get my bag. And so, anyways, that concludes it for this review of July 18th, 2020 at Dorney Park. Reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to stay tuned for more of those coming to Coaster Plus Music 19, and I will see you in the next.